Tottenham need a win and a good performance. Tottenham are currently 6th in the Premier League, while Sheffield United are bottom of the table. They have only won one Premier League game all season, and Spurs haven't won at Bramall Lane for 46 years. This is the match preview, Sheffield United v Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. This is the match preview video, Sheffield United v Spurs in the Premier League, to be played this Sunday at Bramall Lane, 2 p.m. kickoff. Tottenham need a win. I'm going to go through all of the match facts and stats, the team news, the team's form, my predicted lineup and my score prediction as well. And don't forget to put your score prediction in the comment section below. So it would be pretty fair to say that a lot of us Tottenham fans have felt very down in the last couple of days, particularly after the 1-1 home draw against Fulham. More points dropped. We have dropped lots and lots of points in the Premier League so far this season. In my personal opinion, I think that Tottenham right now should be sitting top of the Premier League. We should have beat Newcastle at home. We should have beat West Ham United at home. We should have got something out of the Liverpool game away. The Crystal Palace game, again, we drew 1-1. The Wolves game, 1-1. And, of course, Wednesday's game, 1-1 at home to Wolves. Lots and lots of points dropped. But I'm going to put a positive spin on this because even though we have played some very defensive football, and I know Jose Mourinho has been very, very and heavily criticised this week for the type of football that he plays, Tottenham are currently 6th in the Premier League. We have played 17. We have 30 points. Now, we're only 6 points behind league leaders Manchester United, who, of course, we thumped 6-1 earlier on in the season at Old Trafford. And we are 3 points behind champions and second place Liverpool. So it's not all bad. If Tottenham get a win against Sheffield United, of course, our next Premier League game after that is at home to Liverpool. That is a huge, huge game. And Tottenham, by that point, if we win against Liverpool, we could be above them. Before I get into all of the match facts and stats, etc. for this video and the team news, etc., I just want to say what I want to see from Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday is good attacking football and going for that second goal. And most importantly, killing the game. Absolutely killing the game and making sure the 3 points are in the bag and giving all of us Tottenham fans no room to be nervous for the rest of the 70, 80 minutes of a game if we grab a goal in the early 10 minutes or so. We do not want any nerves in this match. We just want to get the job done. Now, Sheffield United are sitting bottom of the Premier League. They have only won one game in this Premier League season so far. And, of course, that was their last game at home to Newcastle United. So as I normally do on these match preview videos, I'll look at the team's form, the opposition's team form. Now, if you look at Sheffield United's form in December, they played 6 Premier League games. They lost 5 of them and they drew 1. They lost at home to Leicester. They lost away at Southampton. They lost at home against Manchester United. They drew 1-1 at Brighton. They then lost at home to Everton and then they lost away to Burnley. Now, so far in January, they have played 3 competitive games. They lost away at Crystal Palace 2-0 on the 2nd of Jan. But their last 2 games they have won. They won 3-2 against Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup last weekend. And then on Tuesday night, they beat Newcastle United 1-0 at Bramall Lane. Their first 3 points of this Premier League season. Their first win. You know, whatever team has won their first ever game in January of a Premier League season. Going into this game, Sheffield United are currently bottom of the Premier League. They have played 18 games. After this game, they will be at the halfway point of their Premier League season. They have only won 1 game, as I spoke about, the Newcastle home win. They have drawn 2, and they have lost 15 games out of 18 in the Premier League. A very unwanted record for them. A goal difference of -20, and they only have 5 points, 9 points away from safety. So let's get into the team news for this game, Sheffield United v Spurs in the Premier League. So I talk about playing entertaining football. Jose Mourinho certainly has the tools to do that. Heung-min Son and Harry Kane are on fire, breaking every single record in Premier League history at the moment. And, of course, Gareth Bale is available as well. Steven Bergwijn is also available for Jose Mourinho. And the only player that will be missing for Spurs to the trip to Bramall Lane will be Giovanni Lo Celso, who is expected to be out for another couple of weeks. Let's get into the match facts and stats ahead of this game. Sheffield United v Spurs in the Premier League. Now, surprisingly, Tottenham haven't won at Sheffield United at Bramall Lane for 46 years. Spurs have not won at Sheffield United in 7 attempts since 1975. There has not been an away victory in any of the 8 Premier League meetings, either Sheffield United coming to Tottenham or Tottenham going to Sheffield United. Sheffield United's biggest Premier League win is 6-0 against Spurs at Bramall Lane on the 2nd of March 1993. I remember it very well. And Sheffield United won and drew against Spurs last season and have lost just 2 of their past 11 top-flight meetings. The form going into this game, Tottenham have won just 1 in 6 Premier League games, drawing 3 and losing 2. Sheffield United have won consecutive games in all competitions after 21 matches without a victory. Spurs are winless in 4 away fixtures, scoring 3 goals in total during that run. Spurs had won their previous 4 away matches while scoring 13 goals. Sheffield United, however, their 1-0 win against Newcastle United was their first clean sheet in 21 attempts. Now, as we know this season, Tottenham start games very well, but we just are not finishing them very well at the moment. But no Premier League side has scored more first-half goals than Tottenham's 19, including 8 goals in the opening 15 minutes of matches. And only Brighton and Hove Albion have dropped more points from winning positions than the 11 by Sheffield United. Tottenham have conceded just 4 first-half goals, the best record of any Premier League side. Harry Kane, 24, and Heung-min Son, 19, have combined for 43 of Tottenham's 81 shots on target in the Premier League this season. Just 9 fewer than Sheffield United have managed as a team. So all of us Tottenham fans know what Heung-min Son and Harry Kane are capable of. We have seen it time and time again. Well, Harry Kane has set up 9 goals for Heung-min Son and needs just 1 more to set a new Premier League record for assists for one teammate in the same season. Sheffield United could lose 8 home matches in a top-flight season for the first time since the 1975-1976 season. Sheffield United have scored 9 Premier League goals this campaign, a joint league low alongside Burnley, and David McGoldrick has scored 4 and set up 1 of those 9 league goals. The match officials for this Premier League clash, Sheffield United v Spurs, are as follows. The referee will be Andre Mariner. His assistants will be Richard West and Mark Scholes. The 4th official will be Robert Jones. The video assistant referee will be Michael Oliver. And the assistant video assistant referee will be Andy Halliday. So let's get into my predicted lineup for this game against Sheffield United and my score prediction. Now let's start with the predicted lineup. I'm going to go with Hugo Lloris in goal, obviously, as our leader and our captain. Then the back 4 of Serge Aurier, Sergio Reguilon at left back, and then the centre-back pairing of Toby Alderweireld and Eric Dyer. The midfield 3 of Tanguy Ndombele, and let's hope that he can complete a 90 minutes this time around. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Moussa Sissoko, and then the forward 3 of Heung-min Son, Harry Kane and Steven Bergwijn. Now that said, this is the team that I think that Jose Mourinho will go with. Now that said, I want to see Carlos Vinicius getting a good amount of Premier League minutes. He has played a lot of game time in cup competition so far for us this season, but he needs to be playing in the Premier League, particularly after scoring a hat-trick at Marine only last week. I want to see Gareth Bale getting some minutes as well and you know, looking really sharp. And also, I want to see Dele Alli getting on. And I want to see Dele Alli being creative. And that is really what I want to see. I want to see this Tottenham team, you know, really go for it. And it's a real difficult one. I've been thinking about this in the last couple of days. And straight after the game against Fulham when we drew 1-1, they asked me for a score prediction for the Sheffield United game. And I said 0-0. And I was kind of being sarcastic, but when you think, and if you look back, over the last 24, 48 hours, I've been asking on the Tottenham news videos, you know, by everyone who watches this channel, what is your score prediction? And most of you have said 1-1. We're going to draw this game, 1-1. And when you look at the stat as well, that Tottenham haven't won at Sheffield United for 46 years. You know, I was being sarcastic in saying the 0-0 draw. It's either going to be Tottenham are going to draw this game 1-1, and I completely agree, or we're going to go all out and perhaps win this game 4 or 5-0. You know, because on paper, Tottenham should be winning this game very, very, very comfortably. Up until last week, Sheffield United had not even won one game in the Premier League. You know, all of a sudden they're gonna go into this game with a lot of confidence, beating Bristol Rovers away and beating Newcastle at home in the Premier League. You know, FA Cup win and Premier League win, 2 wins out of their last 2 games. You know, Tottenham, you know, we're conceding late goals. You know, we're giving sloppy goals away, dropping points in the Premier League. This would be a very, very interesting game. We want to see a real reaction from these Tottenham Hotspur players. So I'm going to go for either 1-1 or I'm going to go for Tottenham Hotspur to win 4-0. Just in case you missed it the other day, I'm posting it again in this next clip. This is a clip from the Shoreham View, a Sheffield United fans channel. Now you will notice this was recorded straight after the Newcastle game and they are in a very good mood.
Hello, my name is Johnny from the Shoreham View, Sheffield United fan channel and home of the Drunken Vlog. I'm filming this straight after the Newcastle game, so I'm a few beers in. What better time to do an interview for somebody else's channel than when you're pissed? First question.
What are your thoughts on your season so far?
My thoughts on the season so far is we have been absolutely woeful up until the last game where we absolutely spanked Newcastle, which was about, what, half an hour ago? Up until, you know, a win breeds confidence. Who knows what can happen now? Yeah, Tottenham have been sensational, I'd say, this season, been absolutely brilliant, but no match for the mighty Blades now. We've got a win under his belt, that's it, and his title now. You know, as bad as it has been, and it has been bad, you know, we're going to win league now, so who cares?
Who have been your standout players?
Who have been our standout players? Well, Berg, and then he got injured. O'Connell, then he got injured. So far, Didze, David McGoldrick is such an intelligent footballer. He's a vital piece to how we play. Who would have thought that? Bloody Championship and League One Didze tearing it up in Premier League. But he's such a clever football player. Just everything he does just links up so well. Fleck and Norwood, usually our key players, not being the best of it, but Jayden Bogle is somewhere else. And if we played like we did today against Newcastle, they're all sensational. Love them all. World beaters. Get his title.
What are your thoughts on Tottenham, Jose Mourinho, and our season so far ahead of the game?
Jose Mourinho, it gets a lot of flack. Jose Mourinho is one of the best managers there is about. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Next to Chris Wilder, Sir Chris, he's the best manager about. Other than Ferguson, nobody comes close. Pep, where's he gone where he had spent billions and billions and billions and billions? Has he ever done what Mourinho's done with Porto and Inter and then... Nobody has. Let's have it right, nobody has. You've got best manager. And your season... Jesus Christ, you are a scary team and you are a sensational team. But you can't match us because we beat Newcastle and Bristol, so band us a title now.
Which Tottenham players worry you?
Which Tottenham players don't fucking worry me? Sorry, I'll do the clean version. Which Tottenham players don't worry me? None of them, because we're sensational, so give us the title now.
Score prediction and perhaps your team's predicted lineup.
Team predicted lineup, I think, realistically, we should go out exactly the same as we did for the Newcastle game, which is Ramsdale, Ampadu, Egan, Basham, Osborne on the left, Bogle on the right, Norwood, Fleck, I'm going to get all these right, Lundstrom, Berg, and David McGoldrick. So Dids, why would we change a winning team? Why do it? Why do it? Score prediction. All common sense says we're going to lose 1-0, but we've beat Newcastle and Bristol, so we're going to win 4-0 and get the title now.
That's it.
That's all of it. Thank you for having me on. Always a pleasure to talk football. Don't expect sense from me for the next week because I am riding a massive high. I'd say good luck for the game, but I hope we spank you 4-0. Good night, God bless.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put your score prediction in the comment section below and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Sheffield United Sunday afternoon. Let's hope that Tottenham can get the 3 points. Let's hope that we see some good, entertaining football as well from Tottenham Hotspur. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember, the trophies are coming. Stay safe and well. And until the next video, come on you Spurs.